Oh, God, you didn't tell me, but... Do they really want me to? Oh, good. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Thank you. Can I have everybody's attention, please? We're going to try to bring it back to the program. So hopefully everybody's had a chance to enjoy dinner, and I'm not echoing too much. So I have to be honest with you. I'm not sure if I'm more nervous about having to give remarks in front of all of you or having that leopard over my shoulder here, so I'm not quite sure what to do with it. So if you see me jump a few times, it's just because I think something's attacking me. Welcome, everyone. It's wonderful to be here. Thank you all for joining us and giving us an opportunity to continue in this lovely celebration we've had today. I've been asked tonight just to step up and give a few remarks, and I promise that, Bob and I are quite a little bit of a tag team here, and we both have the gift of gab, but I cede most of my airtime to Bob, so I promise to keep my comments limited so he can have more time tonight. But in any event, I was asked to give a bit of a reflection on what it was like to be part of the search process, to get to know Nicole from the first days of that process, and then to reflect on, as an alum, what I'd like to see come out of Nicole's presidency. So I'm going to just give a few remarks around that. So here goes. So with respect to the search process, first of all, on behalf of Bob and myself, a heartfelt thanks to our amazing, and I am using that word amazing, as they are indeed amazing. So everybody can drink. I said it 3 times, so you get 3 sips, okay? I've got your back. And our search committee, really, we have so much to be thankful for them. Their hard work and tireless dedication throughout the process, from the very beginning of all the listening tours that all of you contributed to, our community, our extended Lafayette family, all the way through to the end, to where we are today and our opportunity to celebrate. So I know Nicole gave a shout out earlier today, and I do think it warrants giving an additional shout out to all of our committee members, the faculty, the administration, the student representative, Jim Kravosky, for whom, we certainly wouldn't be here today for decades of his service to us, and all of my fellow trustees. So thank you. One thing that I reflected on often as we were going through the process is that, as we talk about our community, we talk about ourselves often in very distinct ways. We talk about alumni, students, faculty, administrators, the trustees, all these humanists, engineers, scientists, artists. And what I was reminded of in a very positive way is that there is so much more that we have in common than that which divides us, both as individuals and as a group bound in common purpose. And that really, really shone through with all the good work that was done leading us to where we are tonight. So again, thank you on behalf of Bob and myself for all that you all do, for the search committee does, for bringing us to this wonderful, wonderful place we are tonight. I'd also like to take the opportunity to thank Nicole's family, and I promised her kids that I would not make them stand up, because my kids would have killed me by now, but given the number of times she has made them stand up. So clearly they love her more than my kids love me. But, but I do want to thank them, because it was clear from the very beginning, and Bill, from the flowers, giving Nicole her favorite flowers, she mentioned them on the very first call we had with her, to what I have now come to understand are the messages you all left her throughout this process. It was clear you were all in right from the beginning on this. And that support and that love and that encouragement means so much, I know, to Nicole, and certainly has meant so much to us. And I just want to welcome you all, and Nicole's sister, who is, there she is. And I know your mom and your brother are unable to be here, but we really want to extend our welcome to you all, our thank you, our congratulations, and welcome to our extended Lafayette family. We are just delighted to have you all be part of it. So at this point, I'm guessing if I went around the room, you could all cite chapter and verse Nicole's credentials, because we've heard about them quite a bit over the last few months, and they are undoubtedly quite impressive. But I thought what I'd share with you tonight is a little bit about what distinguished her, what made her stand out from the pack. And the first thing that did was that she demonstrated a keen understanding of all that's been accomplished and where we've come as an institution, as a community, while at the same time presenting this inspired vision of what the Lafayette of tomorrow could be. You've started to hear more from her in these past several weeks, and certainly today with respect to that. That distinguished her. She offered an inspired view with respect to defining what a Lafayette leader looks like long before she stepped foot on this campus. In her, we saw a kindred spirit. Her love, her passion, her commitment for Lafayette, extraordinary. And we really saw it. It was evident from the very first call we had, and it just grew over time in all of our subsequent conversations. She nourished our minds and she warmed our hearts. We found ourselves more energized after our conversations, even the 2.5-hour ones, than we did when we started out. And I trust that all of you, those who've been fortunate enough to have direct interactions with her, feel the same. She lifts you up in a very authentic way. In her, we saw our love for Lafayette reflected back to us, and to steal one of the many Nicoleisms that Bob is keeping a running tab on, amplified. That love for Lafayette reflected back and just amplified, and it really was wonderful. So in short, Nicole, it was always you. From the moment you graced our Zoom screen, you found your spot at Lafayette. So as an alum, what I would ask of you is the following, and that's that to lead us to be the very best version of ourselves. We have so much to be proud of here, whether it's our community, our family, our faculty, our administration, our students, so many stories. I'd ask you to help bring clarity to our message and to elevate our brand by leaning in to all of those wonderful things that are already good about Lafayette. And in doing so, make us the absolute very best version of ourselves. So with that, I'd like to congratulate Nicole on having found her spot. And in honor of your inauguration, some students put together as a welcome video some of their favorite spots. So with that, we're going to key the video and enjoy.
Welcome to Lafayette College, President Hurd. I'm here at my favorite spot on campus, the Burger Varsity Fieldhouse. It is my favorite spot because it is a place that allows me to escape from the academic endeavors on the Hill, but it is also another opportunity for me to study, hang out with friends, and prepare for the academic day. On behalf of all the Lafayette Leopards, we are excited that your spot is here at Lafayette College.
Welcome to Lafayette, President Hurd. My name is Yuman and I'm a sophomore. My favorite spot on campus is Acopian Engineering Center because that's where all of my favorite people in my favorite department are. You cannot have a better place for all the chemical engineering classes on campus. We are so excited that your spot is now here on College Hill.
Bienvenida, President Hurd. Welcome to Lafayette College. My name is Flor Cáceres, your student body president, and right now I'm here at Anderson Courtyard, where it's my spot to come and play soccer with my friends, and I'm glad to know that your spot is here at Lafayette College.
Welcome, President Hurd. My name is Jimmy Barris, and I'm a senior here at Lafayette. I'm currently sitting in front of the Soldier Monument, which is my favorite spot on campus because I love what it stands for and what it shows about the people that come to Lafayette. We're so excited to have you be at Lafayette and have this be your spot. Welcome home.
Welcome to Lafayette, President Hurd. My name is Milena Beresco, and I'm a senior. And I'm here in front of Grossman House, which is my favorite spot on campus. And in particular, it is Grossman Library, which is inside Grossman House. And why that is, it's because I've been writing there ever since my freshman year. I completed my play there, I've written poetry, creative stories, and I'm writing a book now, and all is happening in Grossman Library. I'm excited that you found your spot at Lafayette.
Welcome to Lafayette, President Hurd. My name is Madeline Carroll, and I am a senior. I am currently standing in front of the Rockwell Integrated Sciences Center. The atrium here is my favorite spot on campus. I love spending time in the atrium with my friends, doing homework or just hanging out, and also eating food at the Eco Cafe or even in the courtyard to get some fresh air. I am excited that Lafayette is now your spot.
That was wonderful. A thank you to all the students who came together to put that together and have welcomed Nicole in the past weeks and months that she's been here. I know she already feels very much a part of this Lafayette family, and I think that video is indicative of the love that you'll continue to feel here at Lafayette. So now I have the distinct pleasure of getting to introduce one of Nicole's dearest friends. And she stole some of my thunder earlier, because truth be told, I asked her, can you give me a few points about Dr. Eric Griggs that can make this a warmer introduction than what I can find on the internet? And I'm not that good at finding things on the internet anyway. And so she gave me some thoughts, and then she stole all my thunder today in her talk. So thank you for that. Nevertheless, I'll still do my best. So first of all, I want to welcome you, Dr. Eric Griggs. Dr. Eric Griggs is the assistant professor at LSU School of Medicine, the director of Community Medicine Access Health Louisiana, and the founder and executive director of the Doc Griggs Foundation. And after meeting and talking to his wife, if you think he's impressive, you should meet her. So we've included his bio in the programs you have tonight, and I certainly can't do it justice, but I do want to pick out a few things, just highlight a couple of things that I believe speak to the content of Eric, if I may call you Eric, Eric's character. He's dedicated his professional life to raising health and wellness awareness in communities across the United States, and doing so in a manner that transcends race and gender barriers. To put it in perspective, this is what really caught my attention. You received an award for overachievement in the pursuit of a medical degree, as if achieving a medical degree is not overachievement in and of itself. So, I think you got off to a roaring start there. In addition to his focus on health and wellness, he also spends a lot of time working with youth, advising, educating, creating programs, and most recently was appointed by the governor to the Louisiana Children's Cabinet Advisory Board and serves as a spokesperson for his Youth for Excellence program. Dr. Griggs knows how to do community well, something we know our current president speaks of often. And as we heard her earlier today, I think she learned a lot of doing community well from her lifelong friendship with Dr. Griggs. So I thought to myself, well, I'm not going to just spend several minutes rattling off too many of his accomplishments, but instead maybe I'd ask the same question that I was asked of Nicole. And so why is he here? Why Doc Griggs, and why now, and why here? Well, apparently the answer is he can't say no to Nicole either. And that started back in college when she, as she self-described, as she told you earlier today, although I think she used nicer words today. To me, the note she gave me was, we were student government nerds together. I was going to use the word aficionados because nerds just doesn't sound so nice. But nevertheless, that's what she described you as. And she convinced him, as you heard, coerced him to be her running mate in her presidential bid for student government. So that activity really bonded them together toward a lifetime of friendship, belief in community, and lifting each other up. So now we've come full circle. Nicole has finally achieved that presidential title in an academic setting. So I think what it really means is there's only one question left, and that is, Eric, will you be joining her cabinet? So with that, please extend a warm welcome to Dr. Eric Griggs.
Now, wasn't that amazing? First of all, I'd like to thank you all for being here, for my friend, my family, Dr. Hurd. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Nicole, if I may, told me, Eric, I just want you to say, can you do the toast? And I get here and there's a whole bio in the program. So here we are again. And, not to be cliche, they say that, if I've seen far, it's because I've stood upon the shoulders of giants. But seriously, Nicole, like president, like seriously, like amazing. Amazing. Even the bathrooms, if you've not gone to the bathroom, you need to do yourself a favor. The Argentinian wine, I can't say the owner is here. It's amazing. No, so you've all heard the story. I almost don't have words to say it. Back then we would say, "Holy smokes, Nicole! Wow, you're Madam President," and it's awesome. But it all started with persistence, and a testament to her character is the fact that she actually got me to run. I know you've heard the story time and time again, and we were student government nerds at Notre Dame, student government, multicultural executive council. If there was a problem, we were on the front line. But then junior year came around, and for those that are in the medical profession or are pre-med, you understand junior year is when you have to start getting serious. And I was done. I'm tired. I'm good. But there was a knock on the door. Eric, what? I need to talk to you about something. What? Why are you here? I'm thinking about running for student body president. Well, that's good. All right. Tell me what do you want from me? Let me know what I can do. I got to go. Okay. What do you want? Eric, I was really thinking, what are you thinking about? I was thinking about you being my running mate and my vice president. Well, I don't like the way you think. You need to start thinking about something else. Not gonna do it. 2-3 days go by. And by this time, I'm afraid to look out the door. Eric, what, Nicole? Are you gonna do it? No. Are you gonna do it? Okay. And then she goes, great, game on. Just now, before I went up here, she was like, I said, Nicole, you set me up. It was a toast. I thought well, you have to say remarks? She was like, mm-hmm. And right before I came up, okay, game time, Dr. Griggs. We ran a race. We ran a hard race. We ran a door-knocking campaign. Literally, we knocked on every single door on campus. Every one of them. We made it to the runoff. Before the runoff, when they said there was a runoff, I'm like, wow, we're good. Well, we have a couple more debates and we can talk. And I mean, when I tell you she's competitive and she brought it to the community, she put her heart in everything. And even the people that didn't agree with us, by the time they finished talking, they were on our side. And we lost in the run. We lost, and we made it to the primary. We said, the debate's not enough. Eric, you know what we have to do? I'm like, what? We had to knock on every single door again. Every single door. And we lost. Not only did we lose, what followed was defeating. We found out about the unkind side of mankind. We found out that what people might say to your face might not be what they actually believe, and more importantly, how they'll treat you moving forward. We were defeated, but apparently we learned a lesson not to quit. Now, again, little did I know, you stand on the shoulders of giants, but at the young age of 20, I didn't realize I was walking side by side with a colossal giant. A giant. The seed that was planted to defeat our purpose and our cause and making a difference and change. You know, my grandmother said, be careful when you're stepping on those seeds, because, you know, the harder and harder you stomp them, the deeper and wider the roots go. And I wish we could have a window to the brains and the worlds of those people that made all those horrible calls, to see what the roots, how deep they went, and the size of the tree, and the change, the 500,000 families that you've changed. Oh yeah, that's amazing. Let's clap for that. The lives you've touched in this room to get here. The people who are all warm and fuzzy inside right now, just smiling and thinking about you. Now, I'm going to tell you, your kids want me to roast you, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But that at the center and heart of everything is one word. It's 4 letters, and she mentioned it earlier. It's love. And love hurts sometimes, doesn't it? The lessons that love teaches hurts. And sometimes love will make you smile. Sometimes love will make you cry. But the one thing it will do, it will teach you that no matter what, it was worth the journey. And I got so nervous, even though I speak in front of hundreds of thousands of people to 1 million a day. Thank you, Alex. She said it's bad luck to toast. I don't know. She said it's bad luck to toast with water. What is it to toast with nothing? I would love everyone to raise a glass. Can't let me. Thank you so much. And can we stand, please? And I'd like for us to raise a glass and toast to the love and the warm smile that you feel inside for bringing my amazing, beautiful, and brilliant friend and her beautiful family into your family. Thank you, and salud.
Good evening. Now you know why I never ask Eric to actually do something, because I know he'll do it beautifully if I just say, okay, we're not doing anything now, go do it. So if I would have actually said you're making remarks, Eric, it wouldn't have been nearly as beautiful and as heartfelt as that. I love you, friend, with my whole heart. Thank you for being here tonight. Hello, Lafayette family. What a day. What a day. I'm just looking out, and I wish I could explain what's going on inside of me, because it's just this overwhelming warmth and love and gratitude. And I've used the word family a lot. I've used the word community a lot, but I have not used this word until tonight, and I think it's time to use it, Bill. What do you think? Thank you for this home. There's a couple of thank yous I want to say, and then I'm going to let us have a couple other little moments, but this is the third time I've spoken today, so there's a little piece of me that's like, do they really want to hear you a third time, Nicole? But a couple of quick comments. Some thank yous. I mentioned some thank yous to some great friends that were here at lunchtime. I've got some new friends I want to introduce my Lafayette family to at dinner time. I have friends from all sorts of my life here, pieces of my life. Actually, I have a friend from high school. Juliana Arnold is here. We went to high school together. So Juliana, thank you for being here tonight. I can't imagine that we'd ever be here like this. Here we are. I've got friends from college here, so from Notre Dame, including my beloved first history professor, Father Bill. Miss Campbell is here. Father Bill taught me history, and then Father Bill actually presided at the wedding of myself and my husband Bill. And Father Bill actually baptized Monica and Matthew. So he is not only a scholar, but he is a family member. And I could not imagine tonight without you, Father Bill. So I've got some Notre Dame family here. The next chapter, I have my Georgetown family here. So there's a number of people who I have not seen in a while, but they came for this, and I'm very, very, very grateful for that. Move on to the rowdy table in the middle here. I've got my UVA family here. They are the ones, actually, it's the Georgetown family and my actual biological family and the UVA family. They're drinking. They took Ed up on it. And so every time you say amazing, they are, I don't know if you've noticed, but they are literally doing this every time. So, we're all in. Here we go. And then I'm looking at my College of Eisenhower families here. So people that I got to build something really special with. So, and a couple of different tables of College of Eisenhower families. So thank you for being here tonight. This is now my Lafayette family, everybody. So I'm glad they're all now one family. And I could not be more excited about that. I think the way I want to end the evening in terms of my formal remarks is this. I'm not sure there's many times in life where you get to have a moment where you think to yourself, this is really where I'm supposed to be. I think most of us in life have those moments of insecurity, have those moments about, does that feel right? And I shared this earlier today, but from the moment I had that first call with Bob, and then that first Zoom call with my 13 Lafayette family members on the search committee, it just felt right. I wanted to lean in. I wanted more. I wanted to keep talking. I wanted to keep thinking. I wanted to keep listening. It was love. Linda used the word. It was love. And it felt so good and so right. And it's interesting how life works that way. I think sometimes you wonder, okay, is this real? Is this not real? And then I kept seeing the goodness, and I kept seeing the momentum, and I kept feeling it. And then what happened is something really magical, which is I started thinking about the words that Linda used tonight. How do I show up as my best self? So I've spent a lot of time, and some of you have heard me say this, about being bold and brave. And bold and brave does not mean that I'm going to ask the students to join me in painting the quad neon pink. It does not mean that we're going to change, Sharita laughs at me every time I say this, that we're going to go from maroon to orange. It does not mean that we're going to do something outrageous. That would not be bold and brave. To me, being bold and brave is knowing who you are and then being that best version of yourself. And I think why I'm here, and lots of reasons, is because I feel a moment to be bold and brave, but in community. And I found my people. You are the people I want to be bold and brave with. You are the people I want to be my best self with. So I have an invitation as I leave you tonight, which is please join me. As I look at each and every one of you, I know we're going to do great things together. I can't wait to see what we can accomplish, but we can only do it together. So I'm here not only with a full head and hands and heart, but an open head and hands and heart, asking you to join me. When Linda was talking, I almost thought to myself, it's that Tom Cruise movie, right? You had me at hello. You had me at hello. But also now I need us to go forward together. So the moment where I really knew this was right was when I took the call with Bob and Linda when they were making the offer. And I'm not sure they realized they said this, but the two of them said, Nicole, you were bold and brave in the interview process. We hope you'll be bold and brave in the job. And as I look in this room, I know we're going to be bold and brave. You heard me say it on the quad today. This is a phenomenal place. Lafayette, this is our time to shine. This is our time to lead. It's our time to let the whole world know what I know, which is this place is special and it's full of love and change and community, and the sky's the limit. So thank you for the honor of being one of you, and thank you for the honor of letting me call this place home. I won't embarrass you three anymore, but Monica and Matthew and Bill, I'm glad we have a new home. And to all of you, just know, like I said, I'm ready to do the work, ready to roll up the sleeves, ready to do the great things together. Thank you for the honor of serving this magical place.
Well, what do you say? You can't and you shouldn't step on that. Regardless of what I say, someone will tell me I did, so I'm just going to say a few things to close out the evening. But before that, I want to be clear. Linda said she made a promise. I did not. Matthew and Monica, could you stand up? Yes. Come on. Yes. Yes! Yes! There they are. There they are. There they are. Unbelievable. Amazing. Amazing. Virginia, let's go. Georgetown. Amazing. Yeah, there they go. Look at them. I don't know. Do we have a bus to take those three tables home? We're gonna need one. Eric, are these your notes? You said none of this. I mean, it's. Hey, what were you thinking? You forgot the class. You got up here. You did all this. It's like studying for the MCATs. You did okay on them? You probably did all right. Anyway, thank you, ladies, for assembling. This is great. We're gonna formally close the evening. We're gonna get finished with listening to Bob and listening to Nicole and Linda and others and all of that. Dessert is coming. There's some people still in the back finishing their steaks. Hi, how are you? Yes, Megan, please. You know, I know we're supposed to be cute. Should I do that now? Okay. There's been a change in plans. Now they're fist bumping over there. Oh, you got the chairman to actually do something other than what he wants to do. Okay. We're going to watch a video.
Greetings and congratulations, President Hurd. I'm so excited and grateful to be able to share this moment with you on this, your hour of inauguration and installation. When I was thinking about how to go about writing this poem, My Gift to You, I thought about my hometown. I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina, also named after Marquis de Lafayette. And when I was reflecting on his tour of the United States in 1824 and 1825, I came to realize that in addition to visiting my hometown, he also made his way to areas surrounding present-day Lafayette College. So there was this built-in connection, this synergy between where I've been and where you are. And I'm so grateful to be able to offer this gift to you, a poem entitled Journey Home. Ambition, as that passion is generally understood, is a strong desire to rise above others, to occupy first place. It formed no part of Lafayette's character. In him, the passion was nothing more than a constant and irresistible wish to do good. In this world, on stolen land, where weary heels tread blood on sacred ground, howling winds whisk away whispered wishes, good and the like. The distance between the night and day is as long as the space between desire and change. What is required of us thrust together in the crux of history's clutches when justice falls victim to individualism, to entitlement, to power? What is hope but a valley unscathed? The way the Lehigh dances into the Delaware's arms, the way the Appalachians graciously bow at their promenade, the night's caress with moonlit rays. Hope is stillness in a world that refuses rest. It's an objection to the status quo, because hope won't trade discomfort for civility. Hope is the reckoning in reconciliation, unwilling to regard collectivism as anything but nature itself. I've grown to see the revolution in my neighbor, the future in our bridges over moats of indifference. I see hope in our difference, the solace in our commitment to, above all else, seek liberty and truth, veritas liber habit, a refrain incomplete lest we make room in our ambition for those we've excluded, for communities uprooted, for those who muted themselves because they are one of a few who feel less human, who grew to see lecture halls as ruins, rotting monuments to democracy not conceived with them in mind. I am one of you. And in the end, these institutions we seek truth in will not save us. Instead, may we seek grace in the shape of forgiveness and our capacity to listen to the wisdom of diversity, the subversive ways of being that breathe life into student bodies, black and blue. What is our legacy? But faded memory cherished by forgotten souls, left to perish like words on empty tongues. When all is said and all is done, these bones, this flesh, this blood, desired a home in hope's embrace where goodness, like our namesake, is as inclusive as it is everlasting. Journey home. Congratulations once again, Dr.
Wow.
Howard. Peace and love.
That was worth the fist bump. That was a very welcome interruption. That was great. And how long was he on your board, or has been on the board? Yeah, no, come on right up here. Yeah, here. We'll share. You didn't? No, Bob did too.
That was a gift. No, that was a gift. As you all know, I've spent the last 15 years before I joined this family with the College Advising Corps. That is my dear former advisor, Donovan Livingston. Donovan is a first-generation, low-income, underrepresented student who I met when he was at UNC. He was an advisor in Greensboro, North Carolina, and did such an amazing job that he came with me to New York to start our NYU chapter. He then went off to Columbia. He then went off to Harvard Ed School. Some of you might have recognized him. He did a commencement speech at Harvard called Liftoff that went absolutely viral with over 4, 5, 6 million views. And then he went off to UNC Greensboro, and he is now a professor at Wake Forest.
Yep.
And so my Lafayette family, when I say we're going to unleash potential, we're going to have Donovans all over the world because I know they're going to come here and then light up the way he did. So I'm going to call him tonight and thank him for that. That was a surprise. But now you know what I mean when I say we're going to go unlock potential.
Thank you. Well, that was great. Thank you, Nicole. So a little bit out of order, I overheard Ed at the next table. He's chilly, his teeth are cold, his limbs are cold, his extremities are cold. I heard you over there. So we're going to move things along a little bit. There's everyone will get dessert. It's ice cream. And I'm going to go torch something on Ed's table and do a little flambe if you want to come up close and warm up with me and Ed. Oh, boy. I did hear you over there. Normally, my wife would be whispering in my ear first, but I heard Ed first, and he was whispering in his wife's ear. So we're going to do a little bit out of order. We're going to sing the alma mater, and then you will have your plates cleared or dessert delivered, coffee if you'd like, but we did want to give you the rest of the evening to commune with each other. I guess I would only end by saying I think we are all inspired by a really exciting week and an extraordinary day. And I, for one, and I hope all of you will join our new president on the journey. And I'll just leave it at that. I would like to introduce Cadence, the a cappella group. Please, ladies. As they come up and take their positions, I'm going to exit stage right, I guess, over here and sing the alma mater, but not in front of anyone. And yeah, I'm going to leave that to you, ladies. And then that's our program. And thank you again for joining us. Thank you all for being here. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay warm. Get home safely. And trustees, early to bed. Big day tomorrow. So thank you. Ladies, it's all yours.